Hey everyone, it's Zach. We are here with another episode of Hope for Master Ball, where we are continuing to climb with the Solgaleo, Groudon, and Thundurus team. So, a little bit of a setback 2 episodes back, but we were able to learn from that and definitely carry on. So hopefully we will be able to make it to Master Ball in the next coming episodes. But before we get started with the matches, there is one thing I'd like to add, and here it is. Hey everyone, I just want to let you know if you're watching this at the time of release, in about an hour, the HATTERENE series is going to go on. The HATTERENE series is a tournament intended to welcome women and non-binary people into a safe environment. So this tournament is going on this weekend, so make sure you definitely check that out and show them some support. It'll be on Victory Road Twitch, where you'll see a lot of the big battles. You'll also, if you follow the HATTERENE series on Twitter, they'll probably end up retweeting a lot of the players who are streaming their runs as well. As an educator, I believe that safe and inclusive environments are always a positive thing. And one thing I love about Pokemon is that it is for everyone. You can play it the way you want to play it, whether it's shiny hunting, collecting the TCG, just watching the anime, playing the video games for fun, or playing the video games competitively. So to give people a safe space to play the game the way they want to play it, I'm totally 100% for. So make sure, and if you're watching it and it's around 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, click out of this video, go check out the HATTERENE series instead. It's going to be some great stuff. So on to the battles. Okay. So I forget if we won or lost the last one. So we're 3 wins out, I want to say. 3 wins straight. Okay, so we got our first trainer. And Yveltal, Zacian, Ensign, Rillaboom, Rotom Wash. So Rotom Wash could be an issue here. But I think we go just the standard. We do always have to worry about a Dark Pulse on Yveltal, causing a flinch. Let's see, Rillaboom and Yveltal. We do get the Intimidate off. The only thing I worry about here is the Rillaboom G-Maxing. That is one thing you do have to worry about with the Mimikyu lead, because the starters' max moves ignore abilities. So Inteleon can hit Gastron with its cannon, its snipe, because it ignores abilities. Pyro Ball from Cinderace can hit Flash Fire Pokemon, and all 3 of them can go through Disguise instantly. That's actually really good. We're actually going to see a double out into the Rotom. What did instant get hit with? Was that Rotom Rocky Helmet? Ally Switch, okay. That's not bad though, because we still get the parting shot onto the Zacian. Now the only thing though is that kind of stops us from max quaking. Do you continue to ally switch though? So we'll just activate weakness policy. And we will Sunsteel Strike into the Zacian. Who are you giving up? Maxing Rotom could be bad here, because right now we can't get any max quakes. And we wanted to parting shot the Rotom and didn't get to do that. Okay, just a Thunderbolt into the Mimikyu. And we one-shot the Yveltal. That's good. So all we have to do is get rid of this Rotom. Rillaboom also wouldn't be a bad mon to knock out before we can bring in Groudon. But we can pivot Instant in. There's 2 more turns of Trick Room. We could try to burn. Well, we're already +1. So I would actually feel more comfortable here trying to get rid of this Rotom. And they're just going to forfeit. Okay. I'm okay with that. I think they expected us to max Quake into the Zacian, which you showed ally switch, so whether you switch out into Yveltal or ally switch, max quaking into any of those slots is actually a dumb idea. Because if I max quake into Rotom trying to over predict, you get Yveltal in for free and you burn one of the Dynamax moves. If you ally switch and we max quake. Okay. So you can't have Psychic Terrain. Do we want Groudon or Finny here? I think Groudon gives us a better matchup into the Zacian. Oh, you could Expanding Force Water Spout. But I think Mimikyu should live that. Unless you have like a decent amount of special attack investment into the NDD. It's actually going to be the NDD and Urshifu. This is actually a really good lead because we can't Wicked Blow. That goes into the Ensign. We get the Trick Room up. The thing is, do we try to preserve we have to try to Wisp here. And Didi's actually going to protect. And we do get the burn on Zacian. That's really good. Let's try to Parting Shot here. And we'll just try to Shadow Claw. Please try to knock out the Mimikyu. Okay. I want a Rock Slide here. That way we get the max Quake boost. But we might not knock out Urshifu if you follow me. Expanding Force Protect, Helping Hand. So your last move is definitely follow me. Yeah. Solid amount. There's weakness policy though. This should be last turn of Trick Room. Yeah. Now, do you protect or do you max guard? Max guard is your best bet here. So we'll swap in the Ensign. At least I hope this is a max guard. Nope. Kyogre's going for it. Who'd you go into though? Okay. I don't like the idea of just letting Groudon go down. But we won't survive a second Max Geyser. Zacian's going to protect. Okay, that does 50%. Unfortunately, though, we don't have any defense boost. And Ensign's gone. So our best bet here is Earthquake and hope we get a double knockout. Sacred Sword. Oh, no, no, no. We lose. Good game. I was hesitant to switch in on a Wicked Blow, and that made me waste Trick Room turns. And that's really what lost it there for us. It really stinks that, like, one bad streak, I think it was like 6 or 7 games, one bad streak set us back, like, I don't know, like, we should have been in there around like 20 battles, and now we're approaching like 40 that are like 25. Reshiram, Lele, this is tough, but I think we have to do it because Turbo Blaze from Reshiram goes through Disguise as well. So I think we have to be a little more aggressive here. Okay, Landers and Lele. So I just want to Airstream here and go into the Finny. If they don't max Landorus, we should one-shot it. Magic Room, you shut items off? Ooh, okay. So Choice Scarf Finny. I want to calm mine with Finny here. Because we're +1, so we're still going to do a decent amount of damage. But if you lack Life Orb, you might not one-shot the Thundurus as well. Sunny day. Okay, yeah. I think you do one shot. You do one shot now. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Is Moonblast from a +1 Finny enough? Just missed it. Okay. So now we're only +1. I think we protect Groudon here. And we Moonblast. What we do have to watch out for is that we don't have much bulk into special defense. What? Okay, you bring in the Zacian. Do you double? If you double the Groudon, I think we lose here. But if you Behemoth Blade into the Finny, we have a chance. As long as we land Precipice Blades. Oh, okay, so they expected the instant switch on the Groudon slot? Perfect timing to get our berry back. I don't know, Zacian might protect here. Ooh, good protect. This could be a sack here. But it's a play we have to make. Either way, my opponent played this really well. You doubled into the Insane because you know it beats Fenny. All right. Okay, so we know that it's Choice Scarf. I think we just Blades here and Moonblast. Finny hangs on, we get the berry. And you've locked into Moonblast now, so either way, P-Blades gets the knockout. Yeah, my opponent played that really well. I expected them to go into the... Yeah, let's see what it is. I expected them to go into the Groudon with Draco Meteor. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, maybe there's a chance because we have the power. But yeah, I think you just double, like, I don't know what we do if we end up with Instant Finny without knocking out the Zacian. Let's do one more. Mr. Stapler. So Mungus is really bad here for us. And it's probably Cobra Berry. Should be Kyogre or Mungus, I think. Kyogre Zacian. So as much as I would love to call the Protect on Zacian here, it's just not a feasible option of something to do. So here we do have to go, hey, we're losing Ensign here. The only thing I worry about is, once again, that slow Kyogre. That mod is 0 EVs Kyogre. And if that's the case, we lose no matter what. So I want to say Zacian might switch out into Amoonguss. We max Quake into Shadow Sneak and hope to do as much damage on the Kyogre as possible. Okay, so we're Dynamaxing first. So on the plus side, we're slower, but then again, we also didn't, like, we haven't seen a Protect yet. I always forget, does Protect go before or after Dynamax? I think it goes after. There's the Kyogre max. So that's bad. That's not good. And Zacian's staying in, so they knew we had to. Okay, that's 50% though. Max Geyser should be into the Solgaleo. And you actually double. There's the Amoonguss. Max guard. Okay. So how many turns of Trick Room do we have? We have 2 turns of Trick Room. So we bring in Finny. Oh, but you Rage Powder here. Yeah, you win. Oh no, you went for the Spore! Zacian like 100% protects here, right? But you don't Rage Powder if you're going to protect. We'll Muddy Water here. Oh, into the Ensign. Good switch. You should fake out. Oh, you're just going hard. You're going hard, but we called it. Flare Blitz. That was so close. Oh, now Amoonguss is down to all my friends are dead. Psychic Fangs gets the one shot. Oh my goodness. See, if I would have knocked out that Kyogre the second turn of Dynamax, I would have been able to max Spike on the third turn, probably into Amoonguss as like Finny switched in. But it was just one of those things where like we couldn't do that, but we needed the special defense boost to live anything in the back. And we needed the Max Quake to knock out the Kyogre because Steel Spike wouldn't have been enough. Whew. Right. That seems to be the standard set right now. 181. That's... I mean, I've seen like 190s. Max speed, max... special attack. Max speed, max special attack. AV. So it looks like it has no investment whatsoever. If it would have had like 1 point, I think like the roll might have been in their favor. And I want to say the Amoonguss is actually Akaberry. I thought it was going to be Koba Berry. But Psychic Fangs is just so good for like the screens and the Amoonguss matchup. Because if you can pace it out right, you just max Mindstorm and switch Infinity at the same time, and it kind of invalidates. If I knew, if I didn't prioritize knocking out Kyogre, which is something I had to do, I could have called that and switched Infinity and Max Mindstorm into the Zacian. But I think, like, in that moment, I definitely have to prioritize knocking out Kyogre. Because, say, if they assume that and they attack with Kyogre, I just lose the game right there. Okay. Let me know down in the comments below what we hit. I'm saying 5,684. 4,200. Okay. So we had our ups and downs with this team, and we have one more episode with it because we have to get that Master Ball win. But we've had our ups and downs with it. But one thing that I really took from that big losing streak is, yeah, I made a lot of like small mistakes, and then I got a lot of bad luck. But in second matchups, because 2 of the opponents I lost to in that really bad episode, I played them in the next episode, and that was recorded in the same night. So I played 2 players for our game 2, and I was able to beat both of them. So I was able to take what I knew about the teams and what I knew about my opponent and how they were going to play and adapt to it. So as someone who doesn't get a lot of best of 3 practice, that made me feel really good. But that is going to be all for today. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and also, more importantly, go watch the HATTERENE series on Victory Road VGC's Twitch channel. It's definitely something I want my viewers to support and check out if they weren't already. But until next time, I'm Zach, and we'll see everyone later.